In this presentation, we discuss reasons for attending graduate school, what you need to know before applying, and what you will need to do in order to apply. There are many reasons to attend graduate school. 3 common reasons are: an advanced degree is required to enter or advance in the profession of your choice, you have a deep interest in a specific subject and passion to study it in depth, or you are transitioning into a new career field. Graduate or professional school is a large commitment of time, energy, and resources. It can take between 1 and 6 years to complete a program. Before beginning a graduate program, you should know exactly what you're getting yourself into. Some questions you may consider asking yourself before applying include: am I ready for graduate school? As we talked about previously, graduate school takes a large amount of time, energy, and resources. Before starting a program, you will want to make sure you are able to commit to these aspects. Do I know exactly what I want to pursue and where the degree is going to take me? It is important that before jumping into a graduate school program, you are sure of how the degree is going to help your career and that this is the right degree to help you reach that goal. Can I afford to go to graduate school right now? While there are ways to offset costs of graduate school, such as graduate assistantships and working while in school, there are also other costs, such as books, rent, food, and transportation that you need to take into consideration as well. Is now the right time for graduate school? Some programs indicate they actually prefer candidates who have taken time to work in between undergrad and graduate school. You will want to research a program to gain more information about this before applying. Other questions to ask yourself are: how will graduate school impact my career plans? Graduate school can contribute to your future career plans, but it can also impact your current career plans as you may need to put your career on hold or work part-time while finishing your degree. Where do I want to go? Ask yourself if you need or want to stay at home. If the answer is no, then you will want to consider the cost of relocating and other aspects of moving. Is a master's degree sufficient, or will I need a doctorate? Depending on the field you are going into and the job you want to obtain, a doctorate may be required. Sometimes these questions can lead to important follow-up questions. Try to think about other aspects that may be specific to you and your situation that are not included in the questions in this presentation. It is important to have an understanding of all the requirements you will need to complete before applying to a graduate program. Listed here are pieces you will most likely need when applying: your evaluation of the program, admissions exams, academic transcripts, a resume or CV, a statement of intent or purpose or a personal statement, letters of recommendation, and an interview with the school. We will dive deeper into each of these components. To determine if the program is a good fit for you, you will want to evaluate these criteria. Is the program research focused? What does the curriculum look like? What is the faculty like, and is it possible to meet them? Does the program have a good reputation, and is it accredited? Are there assistantships that are available? Assistantships can be a great way to offset some of the costs of going to graduate school while also gaining practical experience. Other aspects to consider when applying to graduate school is looking at the pipeline the school has into different careers or companies. If there is a specific company you are interested in working for after you graduate, you should see if the school and program have any previous connections with that company. You also want to be aware if there is a practicum or internship requirement for the program, and if so, what opportunities or support does the school provide towards obtaining one. Cost is another big aspect when it comes to deciding to attend graduate school. For instance, consider living expenses, lab fees, books, supplies, etc. Be aware of general support resources that are offered by the school, such as career services or a writing or research center that can help you achieve your goal. Also consider the geographic location of the school to determine if you may have to move or how long your commute would be if you do not move. Geographic location can also influence the type of internship opportunities that are available nearby. Each program will have different requirements for admission tests. It is important to know this requirement well in advance in order to be able to prepare and take the test. Some common admission tests include the Graduate Management Admission Test, the Graduate Record Examination, Law School Admission Test, and Praxis. If you are entering a health-related program, you most likely will take one of these field-specific tests: the Medical College Admission Test, the Pharmacy College Admission Test, the Dental Admissions Test, or the Veterinarian College Admissions Test. All of these admissions tests are offered at different times. Make sure you plan ahead to ensure you complete your required exams in a timely fashion. The graduate school application process takes time. Assuming you are applying for entrance the fall after you graduate, you are best served if you can start by second semester of your junior year. Many students are not able to do that, but this and the following slides are presented using an ideal timeline. If, like many students, you are starting in the fall of your senior year, note that all of these steps still need to be taken to ensure you submit the best application possible and are successful. Start the process by researching areas of interest and identifying appropriate schools and programs. This will require you to construct a list and prioritize programs of interest for you to apply to. You will also want to have your admissions test completed by the summer between your junior and senior year. This gives you flexibility and allows you to retake the test if you did not achieve your desired score. You should start thinking about who you will ask to write your letter of recommendations. Depending on when your application materials are due, you may need to ask for these before the end of your junior year, especially if you are asking faculty who are not going to be around during the summer. It is also a good idea to keep a spreadsheet of the materials needed and the deadlines for each program to ensure you do not miss anything. Finally, you should reach out to faculty in the program you're applying to learn more about the program and the types of research they are doing. Senior year should be left for finalizing application materials and gearing up for interviews. This is a good time to have your application statement or essay reviewed by the Center for Career Services and your faculty advisor. Assembling your application materials may take time, especially the essay portions. You should allow for at least 5 to 6 revisions before you can call your essay complete. During your senior year, you will forward the school your academic transcripts and have your letters of recommendation sent in. Have your application materials completed prior to the deadline to give you ample time to submit your application. Your senior year is also when you should be completing any financial aid forms and applying for scholarships, fellowships, and assistantships. To get a better feel for the school environment, visit the campuses of the programs you are applying to. When it comes to choosing who you will ask to write your letters of recommendation, you will want to choose wisely. First, make a list of all the people who know you well enough to provide supportive letters. This could be professors in your field of study, previous or current employers, internship supervisors, administrators, etc. You will want to give the recommender plenty of time to write an effective letter. You should provide the writer with copies of your resume, your statement of purpose, a description of the program you are applying to, and any other materials that would assist them in writing the recommendation. You may also want to remind them of work you have done, such as giving a professor a copy of a paper that you submitted in their class with a grade and comments on it. It will be important to give the recommenders clear dates on when the recommendations are due and provide them with directions on how to submit the letters, including pre-addressed envelopes and stamps if they are to be mailed in. Continue to check in with your recommenders to see if you can provide them with any other information or documents and to be sure they are still able to complete your recommendation on time. When writing your personal statement or statement of purpose, you will want to pay close attention to what exactly the program is asking you to write about. Generally, for a personal statement, you will talk about who you are and what you can contribute to the program. For a statement of purpose or intent, you will talk about why you chose to pursue the field and this program, the focus of your studies, and what you plan to do with your education. For more details on completing these documents, please refer to the personal statement of intent presentation. When it comes to graduate school interviews, they can be done via Skype, over the phone, or in person. The interview may be with faculty and/or current students. You may also interview by yourself or with other applicants. You will want to know as much of this information as possible before the interview so you can be prepared and research the program and people you will be meeting. You should try to anticipate questions you will be asked during the interview and prepare potential answers. As part of your preparation, you can schedule a mock interview with the Center for Career Services. All of these questions are likely to be asked in a graduate school interview. Tell us about yourself. Why did you select this program? What sets you apart from other candidates? How would your professors describe you? What has prepared you for graduate level coursework? What do you believe your greatest challenge will be if you're accepted into this program? You also will want to be prepared to answer questions that are specific to the program you are interviewing for. For more details about preparing for graduate school interviews, please view the graduate school interviewing video. Remember to give yourself ample time to gather the application documents and prepare yourself for the application process. Be sure you are making your decision to go to graduate school because of reasons that are sound and beneficial to you. It is important to do your research on each program you want to apply to. Faculty members, the Writing Center, and the Center for Career Services are all great resources to review your personal statement or statement of purpose and to help you prepare for your interview. For help with applying to graduate or professional school, set up an appointment today through Handshake or reach us by phone or email. In terms of additional career advice, remember, we are here to help you make career-related decisions, develop your skills to achieve your goals, and connect you to opportunities. Please come visit us in our new location in the Mastro Toney Student Success Commons located in the Griselli Library.